deserve a rest.
All right, we are looking for a griffin.
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway. Doesn't seem to be working though.
Do 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 do. Let's go back and look at the sign again. 'Cause I don't remember. I thought it said Westgate.
Typical nobles.
It did say Westgate.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Berserker's Ring. Simply increases the attack proficiency with each precision dodge. Oh, so it's like a stacking buff. So this is good for longer fights. Alright, I feel like we were kind of in the right area. We'll have to go back. Just watch us here. Watch us here.
How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that price?
Good girl. Faster!
Oh, wrong one.
We're not alone.
I don't see a griffin. And this is exactly like where we just was. What if I try... The only another name that was like attached to it was this. Care. Let's try this. Here, we'll look around. I really don't know. Clearview, I think, is where we found the harpy.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
Morning, Subsicle. How you doing, man? Ah, tree. do, do. Waking up before breakfast? Nice. How about you? Yeah, I just woke up myself, just got some coffee. I do got mine too. Old Georgia pie. I'm guessing it's peachy. This. Oh, that's my own self going live. Yeah, so we're just waking up. We're back to looking for this griffin that we were looking for before we logged off the other day. I'm struggling to find him so far. I'm kind of just walking around right now until we find it. I thought it said West Watch. I don't want to try this area out here. Do 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 do.
Good day. To you.
Nope. I think Jackie should be up soon. She went to bed like the same time I did, so. We had date night and we both just passed the fuck out. Dun. I don't think so. I mean, it's been pretty tame so far. I haven't seen anything crazy. I don't think they are DMing people. I don't know about if they're DMing you, but no one's like told me like, hey, who's this Bob person? Why is he messaging me? No one has said anything, so far it's been okay. We'll let it ride, see where it goes. I'm not too concerned about it. I want people to join the server. I mean, that's the whole point of it, right? If it gets, you know, out of control, then I'll just have to step in, or moderator. We'll have to, you know, I won't be mad if anyone goes in there and does something to make the place better, make it a better place, you know. But I'm just really bad at social media in general, so like me keeping up with everyone's discords and everything, I'm pretty slow at. It takes me a while to get around to everything. Just the first thing I do when I like do stuff is not to like check any of my social media stuff. Like I don't do Twitter, I don't do Facebook or anything like that, so it doesn't occur to me to go to that stuff like first when I'm free. It's usually like, let's turn on a game and let's boot it up and get somewhere. So if I miss stuff, I'll catch it eventually, but I might be slower on it. And it's not just like social media stuff either. Like even into my like direct family, I'm very bad with like communication. But it makes it easier to like talk to people when I'm there in person, because then I'm playing like, you know, we're always catching up. Makes it easier to come up with topics. Oh, I feel you. I usually only catch up when I'm vaping to speed up morning poos. I've had some people in my life that could like talk on the phone for like 2 hours plus and just keep going, and it's not for me. It's not. Like streaming and talking is different because I'm still doing something, but like holding a phone up to my ear in trying to do something that doesn't work. 2 hours plus.
Time to fight.
Most people I know to reach me on Discord if they want me to see anything like soonish. They don't even don't even message my phone. They usually will message me on Discord because when I'm streaming I have it open. I usually see it stuff. Or just come into the stream itself.
All right.
On long drives to not fall asleep. I'm always the one driving. I don't really talk on the phone while I'm driving. I listen to music. Music is always the key for me. Keep myself singing, and I usually have some kind of energy drink, coffee. Bum, bum, bum.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Oh, there he is. We found him. Okay, cool. I was having doubts that he was going to be over here because everything was like level 13. Well, let's go. Who's up top? Osmer.
The work will have to wait. Ogle,
Oh.
look sharp. Over here!
Ow. Let's let him break him out back. Break him out. Knock him down. Get the shatter off. Dang it. This move's got a lot like kind of big AoEs to him. I wanted to look at the roundabout spells actually, because I don't really like the one spell. Oh, nice parry. He's going down for sure. That one just takes so long to get off. It might be really good damage. I'm not sure. Ow. I guess I could jump. I forget there's a jump button in the game sometimes. Even though I do it all the time. You get out of this, that usually gets me. Ah, he really waits on that. Pull back in, try to get some health back. Fuck, forgot I gotta jump. this up. Let's restore just a tiny bit of health. Maybe some other break. Maybe some more health back. 20,000 damage, that was good. I'm gonna get hit by this. Oh, I dodged, nice. Learning the timings a little bit more. Gotcha, bitch.
Nice try.
Oh god. Get out. I jumped. He won't let me get some. Fuck you, dude. There we go. He's toast. Boo boo. Boom boom. How are the shrimp?
Is something there, boy? Could that be our man? Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but...
Yep.
Actually, I suppose you could give him this.
Medieval Karens.
What is it?
They've always existed.
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass.
Curious.
If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Alright, that's all side quests. We just turn them in and, oh, don't want to forget some stuff. And it's MSQ time, I think. This was the last one. Bum, bum, bum. I think we're about to take a boat, right? We found our uncle about to take a boat. I think we're gonna try and infiltrate a mother crystal somewhere. I think that's what's currently going on.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Ew. It was supposed to be
present
it's scorpion tail.
Chance's stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss. Odin's teeth. What the salt on the senses is like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
Don't think I can do it. It doesn't look good. I starved that day. That's a big increase, 30. I think I'm using a 15. Defense 10. Yeah. On the metal. Plunge damage. I feel like I'm gonna have so much stuff. Like maybe I should start thinking about selling. I'm kind of like a hoarder right now. I don't know if there's inventory space. It doesn't look like it. Looks like I can hoard whatever I want. But it's taking me a bit to go through stuff now already. Median bonds. I'm wearing. Oh, I wanted to look at abilities. Oh, we have a lot of points. What's this? It does a little bit of damage. 3 on the shatter charts. So I have. That's the one. 3 and 2. This is just like a jump back, right? Create a ball of lightning that upon being struck, chains lightning to other nearby enemies. If I strike the ball... Oh, it looks like, yeah, it looks like it makes a little force field circle. I don't know how I feel about that either. I think maybe I'm just gonna go for the big animation. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it.
Well.
Oh yeah, I can put gouge on other ones now because I mastered it. So if I wanted to take another wind spell, I could. Which is the knock. So I could have done gouge instead of the judgment bolt lightning thing. And took this. I think it's fine. I think we're good. We'll just try this out.
That was certainly
That monster's taken quite a
And with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him.
You didn't give me a Middle East fact last stream? You were kind of
He asked me to give you
distracted.
this,
It's okay.
along with his regards. You're joking.
We got a Bob fact from you last stream. Most Bobs take it, not give it. That's what I learned from you last stream.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see, and his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are.
August.
But our friend
I've only
Camille
I've only
guards a
heard of like
long-held
girls
family secret,
called
the
August.
details of
Never
which
seen
are
a dude
subject
called
of some
August.
debate in the leather working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse-breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. Nah, it wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Boom. That should get me another thing from the renowned guy. I get a belt design. Let's go see if we can make it. Design drafts. You must obtain the design draft for the Drake Slayer's belt. Design drafts unlock new crafting options at the Black Hammer. Visit Blackthorn in a hideaway for details on the material requirement.
What do you need? What's that for you, dear?
Electrum. That is quite the upgrade. Gotta figure out where we need Electrum from. It doesn't tell me. Gelatinous mass. I'm guessing this is just from random enemies. Gelatinous is probably a slime. Electric, I'm guessing some electric enemy.
And
Alright, so I to Vivian, the map girl, upstairs.
I could have sworn we had a few more. Typical nobles.
Yep, get them all. Get her. I'm guessing it's gonna be a hunt later on for those materials.
Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this.
205 is the next one. That's quite the jump.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
it is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Have you been playing anything, Sub?
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed.
This isn't Destiny.
After, in pursuit
Nope.
of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories
That's Friday.
descended upon
What up,
the
Bruce? How you doing,
Grand
man?
Duchy of Rosaria.
Playing
And when the
RimWorld.
shields of the flame
I
marched north
can
to
see the
meet
box
them,
art.
the Iron
I've definitely
Kingdom
heard the
spied
name.
an
I actually don't know what kind of game it is. I forget.
A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island.
You played this years ago for like a week. It was cool, and then you got pissed, and then you died. When you died? Is it a survival game? You lose everything when you die?
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals.
You're talking about
or
RimWorld,
die
right, Bruce?
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked
Pretty
the
buzzed.
capital, killed the men,
Good night.
captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same.
You gotta
Am I
boot up
supposed to do
Hades.
here?
Drunk
Let's
Hades
see
was
if
your
Jill's
peak,
ready.
dude. You gotta get ready for Drunk Hades too. You do Warren Chrome's vanilla and mods are insane. Oh, okay. Kinda planning on that? Fuck yeah, dude.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need
Revenge.
to move forward.
Girls are savage.
And I know that I can do it.
Let's
If you're
see.
there beside
Grim
me.
World. I just want to look, see if it's what I'm thinking of.
And I'll be beside you too.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah, I've
bring down
seen
the Mother
this.
Crystal together.
I've never like seen
Pull
gameplay. I
our
don't think
siblets
though.
on.
We'll make him proud.
Boom. All right, we're ready to move on. All side quests complete. Let's go. Let's go destroy a Mother Crystal. Finding a colony of boomer tribals researching genetic modification to become immortal before dementia sets in. Oh damn. You're kind of going overboard on work lately, little. Maybe actually too much, but still it's fun. Hey, work's fun. That's awesome. I've yet to have a job that like I enjoy. It's more I tolerate it. So I'm glad you finally found something.
Useful trick.
I think having passion for your
Using
job is like
familiar
huge.
spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes.
Do you get OT? Like you get overpay? Like overtime money?
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
That's awesome.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
And iceberg.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath.
Get 40 hours a week, not technically salary, but like missed 4 hours this week because stuff. Went to my boss and was like, yeah, I'll make it up today and the weekend if that's cool. He said, don't worry about it. Oh, nice. What do you do now?
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Fire and ice. That would be me and her.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secret only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
Oh, the ethereal plague is happening here too.
They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as it's looking around. And the only way past them is through them.
Oh. Doink. They all dead? Yeah, okay. It's tier 1 IT. Basically, we get the calls for a big company. I've been doing more emails lately, and they basically let me do my thing and trust me to make the calls when I need to and work on other stuff when I can. I've been hearing a lot of good things for IT recently. It's good. I tried to get in IT way long ago, but they told around where I was in New York at the time anyway. I was told I needed a certain amount of college to get in, and I just was not ready for it. Actually crushing it too. Like a lot of people know way more than me, but I'm getting good at closing tickets and doing stuff that makes the team as whole as good looks. Nice. I heard the requirements may have lowered though since the last time I tried to get in. But I've heard a lot of people have been making good money off IT and really enjoying it. But I'm pretty big on computers. I don't know. I mean, I know it's not just computers, but it's like systems and networks.
Was that an
Of big
earthquake?
companies, like we have an
They
IT.
happen all the time. That
Group
wasn't
we
even
call
bad.
whenever we have issues at
It's
work.
nothing to worry about.
And I've been told a lot of times, people said I should try and get my foot in the door with them. Because I solve a lot of the stuff at work without even having to call them anyway.
It's over.
Good, man. It's just kind of knowing people are just being stubborn to an extent. What do you do? Don't think I've ever asked. Right now, I'm just a warehouseman. I drive a forklift for General Mills. And I need cereal, bugles, Chex Mix. I just load and unload trucks. We have like huge bulk stock of it in the warehouse. We just kind of just store it for other companies. We ship to Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, Publix, all the grocery stores and stuff like that. If you could drive a forklift, I would definitely say that's like probably. I've been doing it for 10 years now, so I'm like really good at it. I've always wondered if there was like warehouse competitions or forklift driving competitions. I could, doing it for so long, I feel pretty good at it. A lot of people look up to me at work. It's nice. They use me as an example, like they watch me and then they try to mimic what I do. And I was trainer for a long time too. Oh, that instantly broke his thing. Oh, he did that quick. Ever drift a forklift? I have once or twice. It requires water. It's kind of fun though. You know what you're doing when you go through it. Most people kind of crash hardcore when they go through a puddle of water. But yeah, I remember like my first My first time getting on one. I'm like, oh, I get to drive indoors? Hell fucking yeah, dude. This is like so exciting. Now I just kind of meh. But I still. It's not really I hate the job, more than I hate the people and the people who run the company. They're all cheap. They just want the money. They just care for the money. You can tell.
The old arboretum is just up there.
So that makes me like kind of like ugh about it. I wish they like cared more about the employees and stuff, but it's definitely. I feel like a number in a lot of cases than I am just like an actual human being. Yeah. I've worked in warehouse a bit and at places around them a bit. Even not knowing shit can tell who's good and not. Yeah. Yeah, it's, I mean, just looking around, you can kind of tell. What state? Right now I'm in Georgia, but I'm doing a lot. I'm doing big moves, so I'm gonna be going, so now that I got with Jackie and everything, and we've been dating for almost 2 years, we've talked, and I introduced her to my family in my last vacation, and my family really approves of her. But I'm gonna be moving to back to New York, Buffalo, to spend holidays with the the direct family, and so I'll be there for a couple months, and I can just do a transfer because I have General Mills buildings up there as well, so I'll probably be just doing a work transfer to another building that I've already worked in, where I started probably, and then I'm gonna be quitting completely and moving to England, to the UK. And I will be full-time streamer for a while. See if we can get anything going. Only because I am illegal to work for a while when I first moved there. So I will have a lot of time gaming. / being house bitch. I'm gonna be house bitch for a bit while Jackie does her thing. And then we'll see how we proceed from there. Hopefully, it'd be really cool if stream ever kicks off. But I have doubts. I think this will always just be a hobby. I don't think this will ever pay the bills. So I don't have too much. I'm not putting too much eggs in that basket. It's more as just kind of just chilling, hanging out, stream for the people that want to see, chat to the people that want to talk, and then when I'm able to get a job ASAP. And it could be almost anything. Like Jackie already makes just as much as I do, and can cover all her bills as is. But anything I make on top of that is just going to be like a bonus. Pretty much going to be just banking it. So it's just going to be like awesome to have a second paycheck that doesn't go straight to bills or anything. It's just going to be just all money for whatever the fuck we want to do. So I think it's going to be good. Seems like benefits in England are really cool. Health insurance, like health care is free. And like she came and visited for me for a month, so they get a lot of time off too. So like I'm probably gonna be visiting the US quite often and spending like a month here and there if that's a normal thing for jobs over there. Which it might not be a month, but she said they do get a lot of time off. Like they care more about their employees in England. So I'm excited.
Look at this place.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard a lot of similarities with Canada actually, as well.
Wait.
But yeah, I went and visited her for a week before she came and stayed with me for a month, and I really liked what I saw over there. Obviously, I didn't get to see everything, but from what I've talked to people and what I've heard, it seems like a benefit in my life in almost every way. A Marlboro.
It's turned.
Nothing is shelter for his area.
So I'm excited to see where life takes me. I think it's gonna be refreshing too, to kind of get like a fresh start in a different place, and so I can still bring my forklift skills over there, or maybe I can finally get into computers, or who knows, maybe I'll get lucky and stream will actually take off. But there's got a lot of options, and if everything fails, I just come back to the US and go back to what I was doing. I've left my job before and tried to pursue something else, it didn't work out for me, and they allowed me to come back, and they like resumed my pay rate. I went from like making $12 an hour trying to do something new, and came back, and they resumed me back at $20 an hour where I left off. It was really cool. So there's some good things about my job, I guess I can say. Like they've definitely made me let me try to do things, and then if I failed, I've always had a way to come back and get back on my feet, get money in my bank account. But I've banked a lot of money recently. I have like almost, I think 15 to 20K right now banked up, saved up to do the move. And try to like help out with what I can, but I can't work. So I've been putting a lot of work into it, preparing for it. I think I probably could stream more in my life. Recently, like right now, I used to stream a lot more. I used to do a lot of 24-hour streams and stuff like that. But because I've been wanting to prepare for this move, I've really just made sure that like I'm just trying to stay awake for my job and everything going on, not being super tired and draining myself completely. Yeah, I'm prioritizing. If you want to do IT, just do anything that looks good on paper. Yeah, I will still try to. I will still try to maybe pursue something with computers if I can. I feel like I will enjoy that probably more than what I'm doing with forklifts. But it's cool that I have like a couple different things now I can like lean on. A couple options. And I've always felt like I've been more kind of like a jack of all trades kind of guy. Anyway. I'm not like the best at anything I do, but I can hold my own at like everything, at least. So I've always felt pretty good about that. And I think I've proved it too in gamings too. Like I play all genres of games. I don't play just one. And I'm like that in real life too. I can bowl, I can golf, I can play multiple sports. I don't just game. I actually go outside, touch grass every once in a while. Got some real life skills on me. But gaming is definitely one of my favorite stuff to do ever. That's what fuck rubbed it in. Basketball, I'm okay. I can shoot. When I play basketball, I'm usually more of like a 3-point guy. I'll try to make 3-pointers. I've never been a dunker. That's never been my thing. I can lay up pretty good. Dribbling though, like I don't have any fancy dribbling.
Yes.
So like stealing the ball from me is probably really easy, but I can shoot. But I take in 21. I'd play. We used to call them intramurals in school, where you could show up early for school and do some like gym activity, and basketball was one of it. I used to do that all the time. I used to enjoy that. Do like 3v3 basketball, half court.
It's like a furnace in here.
Then I played at street back when I lived in Buffalo.
You get used to the heat. Though I don't
The only thing I took into like school teams, a lot of people say it's gay, but I do tennis. I like tennis.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was.
I also wrestled in school too. I got my ass beat because
Something wrong.
I got my growth spurts so late. and I was short. I was short. I was super light. Like I was anorexically skinny. Like I think in 10th grade I was like 82 pounds or something like that. No one was in my weight class. So I always fought someone that was like 20 to 30 pounds heavier than I was. I just got thrown around like a rag doll, yeah. But I used to like come back home and wrestle with my friends. This is like, I mean, we were kids. We just wrestled. That's kind of what we did. I would definitely be able to pin them and stuff. I did retain and learn a lot from wrestling. Could pass well too. Yeah, I'm pretty good at passing. I usually don't really try to take the shots too much. At least I'm wide open. I prefer, you know, get closer to the net, pass it if necessary. I don't ball hog. I don't try to superstar. Never been that thing. I don't care enough to be MVP or anything like that. I just want to win. I do play to win. Never did tennis, badminton though. Wasn't good, but be better than most people a little bit. Badminton's fun too, yeah. A little dragon. Looks like there's multiple ways to go here. I can't open a map though, so I can't really tell. Cause I went up this hill here, and I think there was a fork somewhere else. Or maybe I already checked it out. No, I think it was here. Yeah, but once people started going to college and stuff, it was really hard to like kind of keep going with the sports. Normally, I just didn't really have a place to go play. I don't really like joining with random people that were on the court was never like my thing. I'd rather play with like friends or something, people I know. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I wanted to do Judgment Bolt. So I didn't play a lot of football. Stopped playing basketball, hockey, street hockey. And then I started staying indoors more, and that's when I kind of got more into the streaming space. It was streaming was more of a place like I'm gonna game no matter what, so I figured I'd just turn the camera on and see what happens. So that was my way of thinking of streaming, and then it was also a way to connect with long distance friends and meet new friends, obviously. So it's been really cool and fun journey. I've always wished that streaming would take off one day, but like I don't really try to like push it too much because I feel like I'll just be disappointed if I really did just try to put all eggs in one basket and go for it. It's too competitive, and I don't have the time to compete with the people that do it full time. Especially that does like social media and YouTube and all that stuff. I would love to try, and I'm going to a little bit when I'm living with Jackie to start here. But I'm not banking on it. It's just gonna be more of I want to just keep it fun, keep it a hobby, stay in touch with people. I think I would really excel if there was like, because we have tournament for games, but we don't have tournament for like multi-genre games or multi-platform games. Like when you speedrun one game as hard as you can. It's not like speedrun 10 games. And play retro and you gotta play like Ninja Gaiden, you gotta play Kid Chameleon and Sonic the Hedgehog and Mario. Just like a little bit of each game here and there in a certain time frame or something like that. Like, I feel like that would be what I would really excel at. Kind of like back in the day when they did like arcade cabinet tournaments. if they like, where you had to be good at multiple arcade games. You didn't just play Donkey Kong. You play a bunch of other stuff, Pac-Man and all that. And, like, I would love to have a tournament that's across multiple games, not just one. Me and my friends I used to get my friend Mike, and we used to like buy a game on Steam, like blindfoldly, not know anything about it, and it would we race to see who can get furthest or beat the game first. Those were fun days when we had more time. Just know nothing about the game, go as far and fast as you can. In high school, let's see, where did I leave off? Sorry, I kind of been playing and just talked my ass off. Shit was fun. Let's see, I was here. Shit was fun back then. I wouldn't feel it for a week after. Oh yeah, you definitely feel it after a bit. It gets sore, but it was good. I was definitely more fit then too, playing sports. Legit been thinking I need to play basketball again. That's one thing I'll do anytime I'm getting too fat. Yeah. I played half-court basketball, I think my last visit. And dude, like, you get like one step, and that's all you get from me. You want me to run? No. Yeah, maybe one or two steps, and I'm like, fuck. Definitely like lost shape. Like I gotta do so much to get it back. We're playing volleyball too, and it's the same way. You can see all of us. When we played younger, we used to be all over the fucking court playing volleyball, setting it up for each other. Now it's like, if it gets near you, you have to be in one step range, or you're just not getting that ball. They're all just like, nope, they got it, whatever. High school, we had a big gym. It was a brand new school, and basketball got either half or the whole thing every day. It was awesome first couple of years. Yeah, it's sick, dude. I like when a gym is freshly built too for the first time. It's a brand new gym. I was always excited for that shit. Ever see the first step on GDQ? Yeah, I watched a couple of it. That's how I got into Kingdom Hearts 2 Rando and Pokemon Crystal Randos. There was a first step episode of that. I watched it, and I tried both, and I learned both games, watching Keys and watching Hobbs. Other than that, I haven't watched too many other first steps, but I have seen it around. But yeah, I'm actually wearing a GDQ shirt right now, so I do keep up with them every so often. I never went to an event. I would love to. But I got a couple of GDQ shirts. You're bored, Lad Hammer, do your thing. They did a lot of Kingdom Hearts 2 and Crystal Rand. Yeah. Keys and J Hobbs, I think, were running or got it started anyway for a while. I have no idea what each of them have been doing lately, but that's how I learned those two randos. Yeah, I would love to go to a GDQ. I don't have I would just like to attend. I don't think I have a game I could I keep trying to look at the map and you can't open the map. But I don't think I have really a speed run I could submit and take place, but I would love to just go and see.
Fuck.
But when they do their 24-hour 7, you know, summer games done quick and the other one, speed games done quick. There's a summer one and then there's the regular one. I forget what the first one called in the winter. But yeah, I usually try to tune into those events. I haven't really seen too much since COVID. I feel like COVID messed up a little bit of it. I remember there's some conspiracy theories saying they were pocketing the money, so there was some kind of like backlash. But I think they're back. I think they've been back for a bit. I think I did watch a little bit of last month.
This is gonna be close.
You want to add Jets of Time? I want to learn. I don't know anything about. Hang on a second. It seems pretty cool. I do want to learn Jets of Time. I've been talking to Alju about it a lot. I just haven't found the time to replay Chrono Trigger in a while.
Let's not do that again.
No. That's not.
I need to replay Chrono Trigger first, and then probably get back to the Jets of Time, because I don't remember where any like items are or any locations. There's a lot around this too. I want to do FF4 Enterprise. That always looks fun to me. FF5 Forge Out Fiesta always looks fun to me too. There's a lot of them I want to learn. I just gotta find more time, and I think I will find that time coming next year, like beginning of 2024. I think I will have a lot more time. I'm trying to stay away from newer games. At least it's like a title, like a big AAA title I've been waiting for, like kind of crazy. Because this year was like kind of crazy with games. I feel like a lot came out. Yeah, I talked to Aku about wanting to play it for a while. I just haven't. He's moved it a lot. Oh, did they? Nice. I know he was doing something. He's been playing it recently. I seen that. I think he was streaming it today, actually, or yesterday, or something. He was streaming it recently. That's been spoiled. There's a very inspired game, or inspired, like Chrono Trigger inspired game coming out too really soon. I don't know if is that CA Stars or is that something else? There's something that's Chrono. It looks exactly like Chrono Trigger, the way it's all played out and everything. Oh, that's sick. Hell yeah.
Well, we aren't going this way.
Let's look for another path.
Let me look it up real quick. I can find it pretty easy, I think. I'll send you the link to it. You'll think it's awesome if you like Chrono Trigger. I'm excited for it. I think it is Sea of Stars, and I think that comes out next week, or something like that. Let me make sure. I think there's a demo for it now too. Yeah. It's Sea of Stars. Look up like a trailer if you can. Or I think I can send you one. There you go. I slept 3 hours last time. Did maybe 8 hours. How long is a first? See, the one thing about randomizers that's always intimidated to me is that your first seed ever is usually like 5 hours plus. In some games it's even longer. Like Zooter, oh my god, I want to know Zooter, but I've seen people play the first seed and it's like they're 18 hours in sometimes. It's like, I don't know.
Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
Oh, you're good, man. But yeah, the first time getting into randos for a game is always intimidating.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
Oh, he's a small, bigger dude. I have to use lunge more. I forget about it. to kind of like help me get in. Yeah. Maybe wasted. I turned it off early. Oh, you can, but it still depletes it. If you played CT recently, yeah, like side of 7, but goes down fast. Also, since it's turn-based, you can use turbo speed. Oh, nice. I literally every time, except last, wanted to see how well I understand the logic. Half those saves I probably missed the logic and took way longer. I think you level faster. Pretty sure by the end I could do Lavis like level 30. Oh, nice. So you don't have to grind so much. That was always the one thing I was always worried about doing RPG randos, is the grinding levels. Like Kingdom Hearts 2, they found like a very good grind spot that makes it really fast. Mystic Quest seems to be not so bad either. Pokemon, you just do the gyms and you're good. Different settings though, but it could do like 3k damage to Lavas with dual attacks. Nice. Yeah, dual attacks were always really strong. Okay, cool. Yeah, I definitely want to try one. You're gonna have to teach me one day.
One of the demons.
We'll do Destiny 2 Friday for sure
Never
though.
leave the lava.
But we'll come around. Maybe you can do like a co-op so you can guide me or something. Or I can watch you, or you stream a seed and I just watch you. Because I need to like watch one too. Probably start to finish. I don't think I've sat through a whole seed watching yet. I think first step though for sure, I should replay the game. I am kind of getting bodied by this guy. I feel like I dodged too late trying to get up like a better precise dodge. Let's get this because it'll heal me a little bit. Nice. Didn't do any stagger damage there. I didn't have everything's on cooldown. Alright, I'm gonna use this again to try and get some health back. I was stuck under his tail. It's like Monster Hunter. This guy, he feels like a Monster Hunter fight, in a way. Shatter? Yeah. Oh, I don't think it did. There we go. That was better.
What's it doing?
Overdrive. Wow, he's pissed. trying to get him to half stagger so I can knock him down. He's almost there. Got him. Now we can pull on his face again. Maybe use the claws to try and... This is a big stagger ability. Got rid of most of it. I think next time he goes down, I might kill him. Ah. Got him. We can use Judgment here. Should do some good damage. We can limit break, get some health back, and or he can just die. Got it. Baby, good morning. You're looking especially lovely today. Thank you. How'd you sleep? Watching someone bad probably isn't the worst idea. You say bad? Just watching in general, I think, will help. Knowing where to go for your first.
It's just hot.
There's always like a good starting route to do usually in randos. Watching the start is usually a good idea, at least.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The side quests,
The
etc.
gate to the
Yeah,
inner
yeah.
chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary.
All right, Bruce. You have a
I
good
need
night,
to
man. Thank
finish
you for being
this
here.
Before the heat finishes me.
Go kick butt, Hades.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
I like WFM because my alarm doesn't go off at such a dumb time. Wednesdays, Fridays, Mondays? Is that what WFM stands for? Bum bum. The trumpets are ready. I want some. Working from home. Oh, work from home. I was gonna say because WTF Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's pretty funny, but it also means what the fuck. I thought that was what you meant to write. Yeah, working from home seems really cool. Work from home, there you go. That probably makes sense. That's more sense. Don't know where the M came from. M is kind of close to H. I don't know. Also not. No excuse. A lot of people.
Lady Marley. It's me. Python Mother. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm so glad you're safe. And I you. Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already? Forgive me, my lady. But
I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch? At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks. You mean... Oh, that fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now. Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things and go. Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling. Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me. I'll live if you promise to do the same. Come on, Clive. We're nearly at the Comric.
Giving thanks. Giving thanks to what?
Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Fire and flame! Give me thunder!
Oh. We got our health back. Looks like there's multiple ways to go. We got this door, and we have a door over here. I don't know which door looks more important. Oh, I can't go this way. Okay, well that helps.
How many of them are there?
Too many.
The big boar. Just to kill everyone. All that trash. Oh, you can kind of animation cancel by going limit break during the stagger. At least I felt like that's what happened there. This should hurt him. Nice, and we're leveled up. We're back. I'm gonna turn the air on. I'm getting a little warm. I wish he turned the air on when he leaves for work. So turns it off when he wakes up and just leaves. He's sweating and dying. Alright. Oh, we got almost 1,000 points already.
Time to fight.
Aw, he fell. I want to read what the lightning balls do, because I feel like they don't really do much. Launch a barrage of ball lightnings at one or more enemy targets are determined by logging onto them before executing. The ability ball lightning will affix itself to a target and can be caused to a discharge. If the target is attacked, okay, so you stick them and then you attack them. Oh, I see. Okay, maybe I understand it better now. I'll be able to do more with it.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons, and you must face yours.
Damn.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
I hit the wrong button there. I want to do this, and followed by a judgment bolt. Never mind, I don't have to. They're all dead. Wow. I instantly took half of the stagger. That's crazy. Artrodius, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Welcome. Alright, not so bad. I came out of that full health and I'm beating this potion. I think we're about to boss. Will of the Wikers. I don't think I used that. Maybe that's a skill one. Here. Increases Will of the Wikes during. Yeah, this is the fireballs, right? Yeah, I don't use that one yet. Haven't tried it. How you doing, man? What were you up to? Were you playing some FF16? No, nice. I've been busy, so I haven't been able to. I'm not as far as most people. I'm working on it. I really enjoyed the game though so far.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years I followed your orders, fought your wars, all to protect the children you took, just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster, and my soul is stained black. Though not by ether, but by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more, nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me.
Kill them.
She better not die. That's all I gotta say. I don't want superpowers. She can keep them. Brother. I still can't do it on command, right? My guy's like, come on, flirt! Like the Hulk kind of thing.
Why can't I do it?
Which primal is that anyway? I can't put a name to that one.
Please, just once.
She won't be able to hold that lava back forever.
Liquid flame. Maybe it's not even a primal.
Too slow. Nice try.
Grab him, stun him. Go into the claws, maybe take out this whole barn. Oh, he gets up first. Nice parry. This maybe shattered, yep. Then we'll go into semi. Get some health back and some damages. I should have probably waited on the Phoenix actually. Get a good head start on the staggered bar again. Nope. Nope. Just timed. Better. Stagger. Stun him with Gerudo Claw. Don't have the that now I got it. Oh, he regained all his stagger back. Diamond Dust. That's the move. Diva's ultimate.
Go. All right. I won't take long.
Good. Use this one. This should put him at 50 so I can grab him. And then we claw. Then we do another lightning, and that might do it. No, not enough. Ow.
Nice try.
Ow. Alright, I had to use a potion. It's fine. Oh, Jumanji?
Slow. Nice try.
Oh, I got hit by the last one. Dragons. I think I'll have a potion again. Get out, get out, get out. Judgment, get the stagger. Then we'll limit break and health back. Almost. Got him. Maybe we can kill him here? I don't think Gouge is good here. I think it's actually a damage loss. Maybe? I'll do it now though. We can get meter down as well. I'm gonna burn. Ah. Stand still. There we go. He's a very mobile guy.
Jill!
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
Diamond Dust took all of it out of her.
Here. Use this.
closer to freedom.
3 more to go. I think that was on the map.
The crystal. What did you do to it?
Oh, we destroyed it.
Guess who's next?
What? Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
You think there'd be like more blood
She did.
all over her clothes?
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high. Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate. Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
So that's Ultima? Or is that Ifrit? I don't know anymore. It's me. But I don't get it. Twilight. He does look like Link Wolf, yeah. Cargill's awesome. Maybe that's why I like him so much.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
Here's brother.
This way, Your Grace.
So is he affected by the mother crystals going?
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure...
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
I forgot he absorbed him.
No, do not dirty your hands. Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dhalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dhalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
Do. Meanwhile, Randala. The Ministry of Law.
The army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sanbrec need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap.
Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Is that the Emperor's?
To my mom.
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. The looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
I need a huskier voice, so he's so sexy. Is that your type? Like big, muscular, steroided men?
And all for the
I think it's kind of gross.
common cause. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. Soon.
No, just a voice? I think you know my type. Oh, so my voice isn't good enough. That's what you're saying. I'm pretty far from huskier. From husky.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
After the storm. Side quest. Did it say how many years that it's been passed now? Because after we took the first crystal, well, we went to 5 years later. I don't think I said though.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid? You cracked another crystal? And what can I do for you?
Platinum sword. It's not much of an upgrade. Probably make it though.
Finished, are you? Hunting down bearers.
To marinate yard chocobo. I don't want to know how to marinate a yard chocobo. I like them. I ain't cooking them. I'm not even gonna read that.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces.
Would you cook fat
You
now?
certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in North
My
Ridge,
boy.
blue
No.
and red. They don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both. They said they'd give us new clothes. But we've no coin.
I'm curious just to see how cruel it is. I will read it. But I would never. Prepare hen by draining blood and removing both head and feet. Offal, particularly the heart and liver, should be set aside for later use. Stir into a deep bowl watered wine, preferably of the red variety. Honey, salt, pepper, nutmeg, and any other seasonal savory herbs you so desire. Add to the bowl the dressed bird and let lay in the dark room for a single turn of the sun. Break the breastbone and ready your force meat thusly. Chop together the heart and liver of the chocobo and mix it with the crumb of a stale barm and pepio or cupo nuts soaked in boiled cream. Beat in mace as much time as will lie on the glibany and fill the bird, but not overly so. Lard the breast with boar bacon and spit the bird, tying it at both ends that the force meat not spill into the coals. Roast until skin is golden brown, taking care to baste regularly with drippings. Sounds terrible. I shouldn't have read that. The root of the problem. There's another hunt. Let's go look at the hunt.
One day, I want to sail all the way to the shore.
Yeah, but it's chocobo. Eating stuffed chocobo.
Our man in Dalamil mentioned that Kupka's guard haven't been...
Two of them. Rosaria west of Rinnan's Bride. I'm gonna write this down because I keep forgetting them when I leave this. I don't want to use that's our notes for the variety, the dungeon, the VNC. West of Rinnan. Rosaria. And then the other one is north of Sorrowwise Rosaria. Alright. That's the map checker. This is memories. We need to check this guy. I don't read a lot of the lore stuff, but I like watching the bar and the pixel animations happen. They make me happy. That's really the only reason I talk to that guy. I like the old pixel art, FF style stuff.
All right, Sid.
Farewell, Drake's breath.
My knowledge is yours. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. Here's a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. What subject shall we consider today?
Simeon's Treasury of Knowledge, Volume ye 11th ye. The seas which gird about ye land of Valisthea on all sides doth churn most frotha, with diverse and deadly creatures. Amongst these are beasts more prodigious in size than entry islands, yet customarily as placid as ye very doldrums. Yet lo, when they do awaken, towering waves are driven forth like in proportion to great mountains. Ye peoples of ye outer seas in which these creatures dwell doth live in great terror of ye breathing isles, as certain chroniclers have record of their being known. I'm glad the whole game isn't like that. Fuck. There's only like 2 more things. Okay, here, I'll tell you. Mithril, a mineral most mighty. Mithril is a material of both passing hardness and luster, and it is these 2 qualities for which it is valued by the weapon and armorsmiths of the realm. However, there is a 3rd quality of mithril that sets it apart from steel or shell, its durance. While even the finest steel may be melted by dragons, fire become brittle in frigid climes, or turn to rust if not regularly or rightly oiled. Mithril is once made eternally unchanging. In this volume, I will explain how one might go about making, shaping, and employing mithril in one's work. Sins of Desmekis, an illustrated history of the twins, volume 4. Tales of the founder, Mort d'Olivier. Alright, we need to get to the backyard and the smith. We'll do the smith first. He's like right here.
Clive. What's something for you, dear?
Platinum sword. What was the sword I was looking at that I could buy? Was it called the platinum sword? This one seems stronger. Oh, it's a +1 version. That's a lot of... Oh, I think I good. Okay.
It last you a good while.
Platinum belt. I lose health. I gain defense. I don't know what's more worth it, and it seems really minor that it doesn't matter. Oh, I might get this stuff if I go after those beasts. I'm not sure. Platinum cannons, 7 defense, 12 health. I think it also seems very minor compared to like this. I think I'll just stick with the sword. I can't reinforce. Oh. So you buy Platinum Belt 1, I can get Platinum Belt 2. So it's... So I can upgrade them to be a little bit better. But it still doesn't seem that much like worth it. The sword seems worth it, though.
You can thank me later. That it? Fine.
That just looks like a boring regular sword. I liked the other one better. Oh well. How do I go upstairs? Oh, it's downstairs technically. Do do do.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did.
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives.
How the fuck did you come up with a name for a plant? Morganbeard.
Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Tell me of these Morganbeards, then.
But of course. If my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
I still would want to know, like, why they named it Morganbeard. So we got 2 hunts in Rosaria, and then we have our 2 side quests. I think we'll do the side quest first, and then we'll go hunt. Does Morganbeard mean something?
Thank you for sticking
No
with
idea.
us. Perhaps I'd live longer if I bade this town farewell.
I thought maybe it might have been some kind of term used in some other countries or something that means something. I've never heard it. You say Morganbeard, I just think some dude named Morgan who has a beard. Sounds like a whistle, like people use to get like chicks' attention, like back in the day or something, right? I'm not saying you're hot. I'm just calling my chocobo.
Marshes are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morganbeards. Thanks, girl.
Goblin gardeners. I didn't think they had it in them, the garden. I thought goblins were more lived in like caves, not really mess with plants too much. Stranger! Oh, that was a waste. Oh well. It's Knack. We're looking for Knack's beard. He's dropped it.
Size of a goblin's eye. Not this goblin. Certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though.
What's Judgment Bolt? Should get rid of the trash. Maybe stop the stagger a bit. Oh, he hit me in the... I thought I was gonna beat him. Oh, I didn't get it in time. Oh, the blade. No. That's fine. We'll just do it now. Break his stagger, get our health back. We'll save the claw for the next round of staggers, I guess. I guess while he's down with the time, I'll do this. Then we can slag it. I still don't really like that. It doesn't seem like it does a lot. It does enough. He just the goblin died with him falling over. It seemed like it. It looked really funny. That was the wrong move. I'm just gonna kill him. I'm not gonna grab him. Morgan's beards. They look like just regular flower, like tulips or something. I don't know. They look like beards to me. Maybe you put them in a beard.
Bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well,
Buttercups. That's what it
not in
is.
this
Yeah.
much trouble. Might as well gather as
Buttercups.
many as
That's
I
more of
can.
the term.
There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
Boom. Alright, that's that one. We go to here. Do this one. I already forgot what this side quest was about.
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
Oh yeah, we're getting bolts. That's what it was. For clothes for kids.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bocklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm
I'm
thinking.
gonna go fuck up some bandits for some cloth.
Well
Fuck
then.
yeah.
Be safe.
You stole my string, my yarn?
Let's go.
All right.
Bum 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 bum. Where's the caravan? It just stopped. The bandits?
Straight home now.
That damn bird's a menace.
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they're hardly damaged at all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that feather-brain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bocklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
Every guy that looks like that is a douchebag.
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
It's Jax.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
I hit the dodge button, Gary. No, I used the wrong one. I wasn't supposed to use that one. Not yet, anyway. That did a lot of damage in that stagger phase. We're dead. Do.
All right.
I like how the blood just faded all the way. It was I like covered in blood and it just
Did he hurt you?
Gone as I stood up.
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the great lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
Dum.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
That guy's got a really familiar voice in other games. He sounds like the dude from
I almost
like the little
forgot.
robot from
I
Portal
suppose
2.
you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
Okay. Now we can go hunt. Are we in Rosaria? No, we're in Somberg. You're gonna have to play this game yourself. I think you could. I don't think it's that hard. And they have quality of life talismans. Do you own this game? Because your name shows up saying you played it, and I was like, did she buy this game?